used to say when it was a night like this, he would say, "Well, we are small, but we are mighty." Yeah, and as a short person, I appreciated that. So, I've got Mr. Pete Finney playing the pedal steel, and he's played with lots and lots of fame. He has what I call a pedigree. He has a pedigree. He's played with lots and lots of famous people, but there is one person in particular that he played with in his time, and so I'm going to do a Doug Somm song. My picture off the wall. Well, it don't matter to me at all. Said I was headed for a fall, and you wanted me to crawl. Give back my TV. It don't mean that much to me. While you're giving me back my things, give me back the key to my heart. Give back the key to my heart. Give back the key to my heart. And let my love flow like a river straight into your heart, dear. Well, you said I was the one to blame for all the wrong that's been done. Well, you got a friend named Cocaine, and to me, he is to blame. He has drained life from your face. He has taken my place. While you're alone in San Antonio, give me back the key to my heart. Give back the key to my heart. Give back the key to my heart. And let my love flow like a river straight into your heart, dear. Yeah, let my love flow like a river straight into your heart, dear. Thank you, Pete. That was great.
John, is that guitar tuned down the whole step?
Yeah. Dog. I said it was F, didn't I?
I found it.
Oh, oh, Lord have mercy. Yes. And then this one will be here. So this will be
You can tell me what key you're put. I'll transfer.
this is supposed to be F. And then, yeah, you was for real. I was only playing games. Something like that. I always say I only change one word in this song. That's just one. She said, John, why do you do the things you do? All you scars are all the same. You leave all the ladies blue. And this may be the last song I'll ever write for you. You was for real, I was only playing games. The kind of games that only lovers play. The kind of games where no one cares who or what gets in the way. As I sit here with my loneliness, weighing all the shame. You was for real, I was only playing games. The kind of games that only lovers play. The kind of games where no one cares who or what gets in the way. As I sit here with my loneliness, weighing all the shame. I was only playing games. You was for real, I was only playing games. I like that one myself. Thank y'all. All right. Set list go? I came prepared, man. Here it is. Good. All right. Oh, this is good too. Except yeah, this will be is that? Yeah. That's F2 also. Yeah. F must be the Doug Somm key. Dripping off the brim of my hat, sure is cold today. But here I am walking down 66. Wish she hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table at a roadside park. A man could wake up dead, but it sure is warmer than it's been sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Anton or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Now winds are whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. Is anybody going to San Anton or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. I think I got it. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Anton or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. All right, it's Doug Some night at D's, so there it is. Yes, that's right. No, sure you are correct, sir. Hold on.
And the guy who played steel on the Charlie Pride version, as long as he's tuning,
Yeah, I am
Mr.
too.
Lloyd Green,
Yeah.
is sitting in his easy chair about half a mile from here, probably as we speak.
He needs to get on the internet and look us up.
Well, he'd like to be.
He's an Alabama fella. He's a fine dude too, great guy. And in fact, I'm gonna drink to that. There we go. This looks like a Coca-Cola, right? Okay, good.
If he wouldn't make me nervous, I would have invited him down.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Oh, bless your heart, man. So let's do. That's in D because I'm down. So be real. You know, Doug Some is has so many great songs. He's got 2 songs with real in them. Hey, man, welcome. So I love this song because it's like an old hippie song, and it's just a dude talking about how great his gal is, and one of the things he likes about her is because she says what's on her mind. Like, yeah. Be real, baby, be real. Well, that's all I ask you. Baby, be real. Be real. Baby, be real. That's all I ask you. Baby, be real. Sit across the breakfast table the other day. Lady said, how can I serve you better every day? I looked at her and her big brown eyes, and this is what I said. Be real, baby, be real. Well, Well, that's all I ask you. Baby, be real. Be real. Baby, be real. That's all I ask you. Baby, be real. Time may come, time may go, but I know I'm gonna love her so. 'Cause she's real, treats me good, she says what's on her mind. Be real, baby, be real. Well, that's all I ask you. Baby, be real. Be real, baby, be real. Well, that's all I ask you. Baby, be real. Baby, be real. Heck yeah. All right, let's do, I'm going to switch guitars. Please, sir. Okay, fine. I know. There we go.
First time you played that steel string on stage was wild.
I know, I don't play it that often. I just wanted to hear it on those songs in particular. It was all right. Let's do In a Chest of Skin and Bone. I've got it in C, but we can do it in either C or D.
It does not matter to me.
I thought you would say that. It's a good one. Yeah, I had the music for this. I had it as a kind of a Roy Orbison feeling, kind of just the mind going to the minor rock and roll kind of chord progression. And then Butch brought me some words, and then it worked out, I think. I'm gonna do one I wrote. In a chest of skin and bone is where I keep her stepping stone, locked up safely, and I've thrown away the only key. It used to be as good as gold, really something to behold, till a heel without a soul took a stroll, you see. Wore it down and left it flat, turned its shimmer into black, used it to get where she's at, then gave it back to me. With the bottom of her shoe, she did what I can't undo. No longer will this heart be true like it used to be. in a chest of skin and bones is where I keep her stepping stones. Locked up safely and I've thrown away the only key. Oh, that's pitiful. Thank you. That's pitiful, isn't it? Woo. All right, so this is off the same record called Down at the Well of Wishes, so I'll let y'all figure it out. I wrote this song also with Butch, and showed him the chord progression, and he was like, oh yeah, Southern rock, I like it. I'm like, man, I'm trying to be a folk singer. Down at the well of wishes, I'd know blues of fishes through the pockets of his breeches for some change. If he could hear them jingle or even feel a single new penny in his wrinkled hands for a change. But change is hard to come by if the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. There's nothing he can throw in to the well and leave it known that the way his life is going is gonna change. Change is hard to come by if the well has run dry and you are only some guy who needs change. All the gods have spoken to the man who's broken, but still he keeps on hoping for some change, for some change, for some change. Man, that's, I don't mind playing sad, tragic, pitiful songs, but maybe we should throw a toe tapper in there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's do, oh, let's see, yeah, More or less. Just to satisfy you. You know, I say when we've played a bunch of sad songs, we've got to break it up with something pitiful. Hateful. It's pretty hateful. Someone's gonna get hurt before you're through. Someone's gonna pay for the things you do. You're gonna find when it's too late a heart that just won't break to satisfy you, just to satisfy you. Someone's gonna get hurt before you're through. Don't be surprised if that someone is you. You're gonna find when it's too late a heart that just won't break to satisfy you, just to satisfy you. Another love, another fool to play your games. Another love, another fool, they're all the same. Someone's gonna get hurt before you're through. Someone's gonna pay for the things you do. How many hearts must break? And how many is it gonna take to satisfy you? Just to satisfy you. How many tears were cried, and how many dreams have died to satisfy you, just to satisfy you. Many hearts must break, and how many will it take to satisfy you, just to satisfy you, to satisfy you, just to satisfy you, to satisfy you, yeah, to satisfy you. All right. I like that myself. All right. Shoot, yeah.
Now we can go back to the sad, pitiful ones.
I know.
Now that you've done an angry, hateful.
Hateful, yeah, I know. That's why I always say about the blues, you know, it can't be too sad and pitiful, because at the very least, you think you got it so bad, and you go hear somebody sing their troubles, and you go, wow, I thought I had it bad. So it makes you feel better, kind of, in a very twisted way. Let's do, I'm going to do this song, have to do at least one Hank Williams song. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy it. This is one, I have a whole bunch of them that I like and that I play, but I don't know why this one appeals to me so much. It's kind of Anyway, it's Mansion on the Hill. Tonight, down here in the valley, I'm lonesome and oh, how I feel as I sit here alone in my cabin. I can see your mansion on the hill. Do you recall when we parted? The story to me you revealed. You said you could live without love, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. Yeah, man. I've waited all through the years, love, to give you a heart true and real. 'Cause I know you're living in sorrow in your loveless mansion on the hill. The light shines bright from your window. The trees stand so silent and still. I know you're alone with your pride, dear, in your loveless mansion on the hill. Sure, man. Tonight, down here in the valley, I'm lonesome and oh, how I feel as I sit here alone in my cabin. I can see your mansion on the hill. Your loveless mansion on the hill. I haven't done that in 18 months. That has a class angle I enjoy very much, you know. You got love and you got money. All right, so.
What do I think of Moss Rose when I think of Mansion on the Hill? You're sitting down in your little trailer at Opryland and you're looking at houses on Moss Road.
Well, I always think of, not always, but I often think of Buttermilk Bottom. Buttermilk Bottom is in Atlanta, and it's the bottoms, and it's where nobody wants to live because of the mosquitoes and therefore malaria and whatnot. But yeah, and the bottoms are all they're looking up at the 7 hills of Atlanta where, you know, people with means get away from the mosquitoes. So anyway, yes, Dr. King's best friend, childhood friend, Dr. King's best friend was this guy that was a city councilman, and I knew him. And he was from Buttermilk Bottoms. And Dr. King would go down to Buttermilk Bottoms to play football or baseball. And Dr. King's parents did not like it. You're not supposed to go down there. So the class thing, it's everywhere. That's all right. Okay, well, shoot. Let's do this. Y'all are treating this honky tonk gig like a listening room. Yeah, I know. It's like, one time they were so proud at the 5 Spot to have Don Schlitz as singing. And Don Schlitz, if you don't know, he's written a lot of hits and everything, The Gambler and whatnot. But anyway, somebody came in and said, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Well, hey, we have a songwriter. We got to be quiet." And he was like, "Got to be quiet? I thought it was a rock and roll club." And he's like, "God, hold it down, hold it down." And then Don Schlitz goes, "Okay, I just heard from the bar. We got to keep it down. So I'm going to sing this next song, kind of a whisper," which I thought was wonderful. I just think that's great. I'm anti-shush Nazi. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, and I like Don Schlitz. So there. Capo 3, it says. All right, let's do this. I want to hear, like I do, I want to hear what Pete Finney's going to do on this. If you don't mind. Oops. Pete, because it starts in A minor, I have no idea what key it is. But it's Summer Wine. I walked in town on silver spurs that jingled too, a song that I had only sang to just a few. She saw my silver spurs and said, "Let's pass some time, and I will give to you summer wine." Oh, summer wine. My eyes grew heavy and my lips, they could not speak. I tried to get up, but I couldn't find my feet. She reassured me with an unfamiliar line, and then she gave to me summer wine. Summer wine. When I woke up, the sun was shining in my eyes. My silver spurs were gone, my head felt twice its size. She took my silver spurs, $1 and a dime, and left me craving for more summer wine. Oh, summer wine. Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring. Her summer wine wasn't really made from all these things. She said, take off your spurs and help me pass the time, and I will give to you summer wine. Oh, summer wine. Oh, summer wine. Thank you. That was for me, kind of. And, yeah, all right.
Could I get a summer beer?
A summer beer. Ooh. That sounds like...
Same ring.
That's a co-write. Yeah.
Seriously.
Summer beer. Mm-hmm.
Could we give me a shot?
Since there's not enough lawyers in the world, I don't know why somebody hadn't written that. Hey, Davy. Hey, Davy. Davy is drinking, but it's water. Huh? Shiner, but me, please.
I get a Shiner Bock on Paul Niehouse's tab.
We all know the answer to that. Heck yeah. Okay, well, now where about that? All right. Then, let's do, I'm in the right key, so let's do Dirty Old River in G. That's almost in tune. This is on my Dirty Old River record, and since it's on that record, the name of it is Dirty Old River. Dirty old river running through my town, used to take you somewhere, used to get you around. It used to be a highway and a byway, now it's just my way of going down. Dirty old river, it never makes a sound. It just wears a mist like a wedding gown of a stood-up bride about to come unwound. Oh, man. Dirty old river going down. Dirty old river won't let me go. It won't say nothing about what it knows. Dirty old river haunts my dreams. Dirty old river ain't what it seems. Dirty old river won't let me go. It won't say nothing about what it knows. Dirty old river haunts my dreams. Dirty old river ain't what it seems. Dirty old river, take me away. If you do, I promise never to say just how it came to be, how you set me free. Dirty old river, the river and me. Dirty old river, the river and me. Dirty old river, the river and me. Yeah. Wrote that about the Black Warrior River. All right. All right, well then how about B, I don't know. So that's C, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I wonder if Jon, it's too late in Netherlands or wherever the heck he is. He's probably sleeping, but he'll watch this tomorrow, won't he? He woke up. He take a nap, then I see. Yeah, look at that. Well, I thought maybe we should, that's all. We're going to do we'll do the Bobby Bear version, and I don't mean necessarily the steel licks. I just mean no minors. Just straight at 1, 4, 5, 4 strong winds. So there are some. No, it's a dobro slide. It's Jerry Reed. Yeah.
And Wayne Moss.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, right on. Yeah. Say Capo 2. Oh, Capo 2D. Oh. Okay, I don't know what key I'm in. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high. All these things that won't change, come what may. But my good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I may go out to Alberta, weather's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I could go to, working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I ask you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. If I get there before the snow flies, and if things are going good, you could join me if I'd send you down the fair. But if you wait until it's winter, it would do no good, for the winds sure can blow cold away out there. 4 strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all these things that won't change, come what may. But my good times are all gone, and I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Yeah, thank you. All right. Let's do this then. Go up here. Let me double check that. Let's do Don't Let Me Down. Oh, you know what? Let's do Dark End of the Street. That's what we'll do first. Yeah, because we're in Nashville and not Wichita, one time I was doing this song, and the Songwriter Hall of Fame, Alabama songwriting god came walking up the stairs right as I was starting the song, and I was thinking, oh no, now I got to remember all the words. And Pete Finney was playing the pedal steel that night. That was at the on 8th Street, 8th Avenue. It was a benefit. You know what it was? A benefit for DJ. And the other fella had passed away from there was a combo, Gonzalez guy or something, and Chris accordion. Yeah, Hacienda Brothers. Yeah, it was a benefit for the Hacienda Brothers. All right. Oh my. Yes, right as I started the words, I know. And you know, Pete, I hate to tell you this. I knew this already, but he's not a fan of the pedal steel on that song. That's all right. I know. He wrote it. He think it's a soul song. It's a James Carr song. And I can't argue with that. No bueno. Anyway, yeah, so this is a Dan Penn song. At the dark end of the street, that's where we'll always meet, hiding in shadows where we don't belong, living in darkness to hide our wrong. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street, you and me. Now I know that time's gonna take its toll, and we'll have to pay for the love that we've stolen. Oh, it's a sin and we know that it's wrong. Oh, but our love keeps it coming on strong. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street, you and me. gonna find us. They're gonna find us. They're gonna find us someday, but we'll steal away at the dark end of the street, you and me. Now if you take a walk downtown and you find some time to look around, and you should see me and I walk on by, oh, darling, please don't cry. Tonight we'll meet at the dark end of the street, you and me. Now they're gonna find us. They're gonna find us. They're gonna find us someday, but we'll steal away to the dark end of the street, and me, at the dark end of the street, you and me, 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 you and me. Yeah. I just remember, besides the Tennessee State Museum, Pete and I played, and besides that club that I can't remember, where Dan Penn walked in, so another weird thing happened when I was playing with Pete, and that was, and the only reason I'm thinking about this is because I had got somebody interviewed me, so I had to come up with some goofy Nashville stories. But one of them was playing this no handguns thing, John Lennon, Brady, no handgun, and I was like the only guy on the bill that was actually against handguns. I think maybe me and you, but I mean, because musicians are like, yeah, I'll play it, you know, like, how many guns you got in your closet? Why? But anyway, so I mean, like, in other words, I was in there 100%. Well, anyway, I'm playing this Beatles song, it's John Lennon Night, and I'm playing Yes It Is. I don't know if you've ever tried to work the chords up for Yes It Is. It's complicated. And Gary Talent, the bass player for the East Street Band, you know, some guy, New Jersey guy, Springsteen guy. Anyway, his bass player was playing the bass in the band. And so he messed up the beginning of the song. And so at the end of the night, he came up to me, Gary did. I'm sure you know him. I didn't know him at the time. He's a very nice guy. And he came up and said, oh man, I just want you to know, I've played that song before. I love that song. I'm sorry I messed that song up. And I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, no, I'm very sincerely, you know, I consider myself a professional. I'm like, you just made my night. You know, it's like the bass player from the E Street Band, sorry about messing up a song. Are you kidding? So anyway, and Pete Finney played pedal steel because we played, no, we played Yes It Is, and we played this next song. Yes, we did, because I had to. This is on my first solo record I ever made. I had to put I said this before, but what's the, Gene Clark? Yeah, Gene Clark. He he recorded this song with pedal steel. And my mind was blown. And I was like, oh my God, I can sing a Beatles song with pedal steel. Yes. So it's like a childhood fantasy to do this song.
Lennon said afterwards he was trying to be Robbie Robertson. He was trying to be like.
Oh, really? A band thing? Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that. Nobody ever loved me like she do. Ooh, she do me. Yeah, she does. And if somebody loved me like she do me, ooh, she do me. Yeah, she does. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. And don't you know it's gonna last? It's a love that lasts forever. Well, it's a love that had no past. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. And from the first time that she really done me, ooh, she done me. She done me good. I guess nobody ever really done me. Ooh, she done me. She done me good. Don't let me down. 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 Well, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. All right. There's a fella here tonight that's helping me get the Byrds Auto Parts CD back out into the world. So, yeah. I've enjoyed being, listen, I know, I've enjoyed being a sellout all this time, totally sold out of the Byrds Auto Parts, but I'm also be glad to get some back so I can get you one. That's all. Mm-hmm. We need the Byrds Auto Parts back in stock. That's exactly correct. All right. Yeah, so that's on my Byrds Auto Parts record. If you must know. Okay, I know what I want to do. Just because I want to hear you on it. Let's do See the Big Man Cry. All right, so this next song I used to do down in Atlanta, and and they used to just think it was the funniest thing ever. I'm like, this is heartbreaking, man. What's the CNN Sports Center guys would come in there? Oh, Lord, they thought this was a funny song. It's called See the Big Man Cry. Does that sound funny? No, it does not. The other day I walked out on the street and I happened to see a pretty young woman, a little bitty boy, and he looked back at me. See the big man cry, Mama? Well, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, Mama? He looks like his heart will break. I followed them to a pet shop window. That little boy looked to see. Then he looked up at her, said if I had a daddy, he'd buy that puppy for me. See the big man cry, Mama? Well, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, Mama? He looks like his heart will break. I wanted to tell him I was his dad, and he sure had a pretty mom. But the judge had said I could never see him for the things I'd said and done. See the big man cry, Mama? Well, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, Mama? He looks like his heart will break. As you grow older, you'll find someone who's dear. Just stick by her, take care of her, and you will never hear. See the big man cry, Mama? Well, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, Mama? He looks like his heart will break. We made it. Thank y'all. That's another Alabama boy, Charlie Lubin. And, I love Charlie Lubin, and I finally got to meet him, and he was not impressed. I'm just saying. I know. Because I made the mistake of going, I know you through Graham Parsons. And he just went, oh, brother.
One of them.
Yeah. It's like, I'm also from Alabama. Okay, that helps. That's better. All right, let's do, Arena's not here, so I got to dedicate a song to her and play one for you. I think it's in the key of C. They call me a playboy. They call me a playboy as I'm making my rounds, chasing the bright lights of every nice spot in town. And though I'll never show it, my heart's breaking in two. Hey, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. I once had a real love, that was when I had you. Now I'll never feel love with somebody new. That false front I'm wearing, it's just to cover my blues. Hey, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. All right. I once had a real love, that was when I had you. And now I'll never feel love with somebody new. That false front I'm wearing, it's just to cover my blues. Yeah, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. They call me a playboy as I'm making my rounds, chasing the bright lights of every night spot in town. And though I'll never show it, my heart's breaking in two. Hey, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. Yeah, they call me a playboy, but I'm just lonesome for you. Yeah. That's another one. I haven't done that in 16 months or whatever. You know, it's like, mercy. Okay.
I get to overplay my heart out on that one.
Yeah. Yes, you do. That's good. That's why you're making the big bucks, man. The overplaying, the over tipping, the over paying, yes. Yeah, I always say, now we've been playing, we got another about 40 minutes. We've been playing a long time. But let me just remind you that it's never too late to tip. Never too late to tip. And I will say this also, unless, yes, see, look at that. It happens. Thank you. We're back in the music business. Thank you very much. And now, if me and Pete are leaving the parking lot, it's probably a little too late to tip, unless you take down our Venmo and PayPal. Then you're all right. Thank you for me not being the only fellow with a good lid on. Thank you, sir. I'm used to just being me, so I appreciate that very much. And to say the least, the tip. Thank you, sir. You know, you have to pay $5 for the privilege to tip this little combo, and it's very much appreciated. So they take care of us. Don't worry. Let's do this. I haven't done this one in I don't know when. Now I have a suitcase full of CDs with songs I wrote, but tonight I'm just playing songs I want to play, if you don't mind. I wanna go home. I wanna go home, oh man.